will secure that. The team news: the United States make 3 changes to the team that drew with Slovenia. Robbie Findlay is suspended, and Oguchi Onweyu and Francesco Torres left out. So Jonathan Bernstein comes into the back 4. Maurice Adu of Rangers starts in midfield, and Hercules Gomez, who didn't appear at all in qualifying, is Jose Altidor's partner up front. He was recalled in May after 3 years in the international wilderness. The officials today are all from Belgium. Frank de Blekeren, a 44-year-old PR manager, officiates for his second game of the tournament, having been at Soccer City to see Argentina beat South Korea by 4-1. Yaya and Carlos Bocanegra, the 2 captains. Algeria make just the 1 alteration to the team that drew with England. Rafik Jabour leads the line. Boudebouz drops to the bench. They'll look for good delivery again from wide areas from Kadir and Belhaj, while Karim Ziani carries a large proportion of the attacking responsibility for a team that scored just once in the last 7 internationals. In goal, Rhys Mboli keeps his place. He wins just his 3rd cap, and once again he's behind that 3-man defence. Bob Bradley was assistant manager to Brice Arena when the USA got out of the group. Now he's trying to do it in his own right, and he knows 3 points will secure that. And Rabah Sedan, the Algerian coach, in his 5th spell of the national team, trying to do what nobody has done and get Algeria out of a World Cup group. The last-minute huddle for the United States. There'll be communication to Port Elizabeth, but as far as the USA are concerned, they know that game becomes irrelevant if they win this one. The United States in all white, Algeria in all green. And it will be the Algerians to get us underway. The tactical battles of the previous 2 games in the group are in the distant past. This is where a win matters so much. The United States trying to do what they failed to do 4 years ago. Algeria trying to do what they've never done before. First shot of the game coming in from Matt Moore.
Yeah, it's a long way out, and it's a decent effort. 10 acres of space. Lucky for Howard, he doesn't hit the target.
He'll play a little wider today, carrying Matt Moore with the introduction of Rafik Jabour. Tim Howard has gone 12 games without a clean sheet in the United States goal. That's towards Altidore. Donovan, who started on the right side for the USA. Belhaj is dispossessed, and there's a bit of space here for Donovan. Free weight in the penalty area. Comfortable for Mboli. Quick throw out too. Matt Moore. Ziani is square of him. Jabour waits in the penalty area for Algeria. Here is Ziani. Matt Moore once again. Adu goes across. So to Bornstein, and that's a goal kick to the USA. How do you read this one today, Martin?
Well, looking at the 2 teams, of course, they both played against England, so we've seen a great deal of them. I feel that the Americans are just going to have too much. But you cannot dismiss the Algerians. A very, very tricky team, moved the ball well, so it's really all to play for both teams.
That's all the way through from the man who got the last-minute equaliser against Slovenia, Michael Bradley, the son of the coach Bob Bradley, the 52-year-old. The Americans, incidentally, are still seething from the disallowed goal against Slovenia. It's been all over the front pages of the American newspapers. I do need reminding they're not the only country to have suffered that misfortune. And if they win this game, that'll all be in the past. Belhaj of Portsmouth with the throw for Algeria. Donovan got a touch. That will be a free kick to the Algerians. Cherundolo was the man penalised. Karim Ziani Belhadji are the two players behind it. Poor delivery though, two of the central defenders have gone forward for that. Picked up again by Belhadji. Halish. Yebda. Good run by Yebda. He's still going. Bornstein got back to make the challenge for the USA.
It's a good early touch, isn't it, for Bornstein coming into the game to there. Great challenge.
Bornstein's header away again. Picked up by Gomez. He certainly is a surprise inclusion today. Hercules Gomez didn't appear at all in qualifying. It's only his 6th cap.
He's taken just a tap on the back of his ankle there.
Jay Demerit. Sharundalo. Donovan didn't want it, so he goes back to Demerit. You've been in this situation, Martin, as well, where you're playing a game and got one eye on another result coming in. How difficult is that?
Very, very difficult indeed. You're looking for anything from the crowd just to give you an indication of what's happening in the other match. But essentially, you've got to get on with your job, make sure you win your match, and that's what both teams have got to do today.
And as we've said, the equation's simple for the Americans. Win and they're through. Simple to say, more difficult to put it into practice. Belgian referee has stamped his authority on this game very early on. Long discussion. Donovan puts it out for an Algerian throw, which Belhadji takes. Adu. Altidor's back heel. Almost found its way through to Donovan. Now Bocanegra playing at centre-half today. Adu of Glasgow Rangers. Here he is again, lifting it forward towards Altidor. Cut out by Yaiha. Now Belhadji. He was a real feature of the draw with England. Belhadji getting forward on that left-hand side.
Certainly was, and there's a big job, isn't there, for Donovan on this right-hand side, trying to stay with him.
Bruguera's ball forward, it's a useful one. Demerit didn't make it. Here's a chance! Jabeur denied. Their first goal of the World Cup finals.
Well, he really should be putting that in. We wondered if he was offside. No, it's a good decision from the linesman. He takes it on his chest. It's good technique, but he needs to get it down. It's a real opportunity there for Algeria.
Here's Altidor at the other end. To Gomez. Gomez goes for goal, and it's pushed aside by Mboli. Chances at both ends inside a minute.
Well, Mboli there takes a step to his right, and he hits it from distance, and in the end it's a good save, but the keeper was all over the place.
Landon Donovan to take the corner. USA players in that penalty area, but Mboli commands it again in the Algerian goal.
That was better, wasn't it? A lot more self-assured there.
Demerit, he was the most relieved man in the stadium when the ball hit the crossbar there, Jay Demerit.
Well, you know, he's playing for Watford, isn't he, in the Championship, and at times it's a long ball over the top, just lets it go. In the end, I mean, he's hitting the bar, but it's a real let-off for the USA. Just can't get his foot over it. Good technique, he needs to hit it down.
He was a relieved man as well. Rafik Jabeur of AK Athens, who had trials last season at Celtic and Blackburn. Back in the favour for the Algerians, he was left out completely in the African Cup of Nations. Very nearly made a name for himself there. And that's a free kick to the USA. Yaya has been penalised. Clint Dempsey straight away puts this down for the Americans.
Yeah, you fancy Dempsey from here. He's got good ability from distance. Certainly a very confident boy.
Dempsey's had a long, hard look at this. Here he comes! Always rising, and Mboli. You fancy had that covered.
Yeah, it's a decent strike. He's hit it well, but it's on the rise. Good technique. He's just lifting all the way. Difficult to read these balls. Catch it right, and they're a nightmare for the keepers.
That's towards Jabeur again, and Cherundolo didn't make it. Here's Jabeur, and he went for goal from a tight angle.
Well, they're certainly shooting on sight, aren't they? Again, it's another defensive error. Looking a bit nervy at the back, just a long ball. Cherundolo gets underneath it. And in the end, it's a wild effort at goal.
That's twice the Americans have been caught out with, in all honesty, what was a basic punt upfield.
Well, there's just a bit of nerves in that USA defence. They've made a change, and they just need to settle down.
Michael Bradley. Yaya with the clearance. Demerit's header. One back by Adu. Yebda left hand to Peguera. Here comes Belhaj. The fact that both these nations need to win this game has contributed to the really open beginning of it.
Well, certainly Algeria bossing the ball at the moment. With their system 3 at the back allows them more players in midfield.
Here come the Americans again. Stopped that time by Halish. Now Altidore. That's a free kick to Algeria. Algeria in their first World Cup appearance for 24 years. Get to the last game, still with that remote possibility of getting through to the knockout stages. Still having not scored a goal. Long again from the goalkeeper Mboli. Siani. Always looking for this man Belhaj. Matt Moore. Jabeur waits in the penalty area again. It's still Matt Moore. And Cherundolo got back to make the challenge. It's a corner to Algeria.
Good defending, but you can see Algeria really fancy it, don't they? Whenever they get a chance in a 1v1, they're taking on their opponent.
All three central defenders are forward for this corner. Siani takes it. Now Altidore. He was caught by Yebda, and it's going to be a yellow card for Hassan Yebda, and that is quite pivotal, because if Algeria were to get through to the last 16, he won't be playing in that game.
Yes, and you can see the Altidore's running away from him. The cynical challenge stamps on his foot. I think Altidore's an important player today for the USA. Need to get the ball into him. He's a big, strong lad with plenty of pace.
That's aimed towards Altidore, over him. Headed away by Yaya. Here's Jabeur. Recalled to the starting lineup today. Certainly had an effect so far. But not the scoring one that Algeria dreamed of. Cherundolo looking for Donovan. Couldn't keep it in.
It's a slow start again, isn't it, from the USA? Determined to play with this 4-4-2 system. A bit like England. But at the moment, they just seem a bit short of ideas.
Forward by Demerit. Straight to Yaya. And Bradley's header. Given away again, though, by the USA. Yebda's a long way out.
Seems to be a shoot-on-sight policy, doesn't there? They really are going after a win here, Algeria.
Bob Bradley is regarded in the United States as the master tactician. And as I said earlier, that's all gone out of the window today. It's all about the 3 points. Here's his son, Michael Bradley. Now Bocanegra. Bradley once more. He was fouled. It's a free kick to the USA.
Just a little flick, wasn't it? Good decision from the referee.
Cherundolo. Into Donovan. Taking on Belhaj. Good defending from the Portsmouth player. Now Bradley. Real energy about Algeria early on in this game.
Definitely, Belhaj there, excellent defending. A real race of pace between him and Donovan, isn't it?
Bradley. Looking for a way through. Bernstein. Josie Altidore in a wide area. He's got the cross in. And again, Mbali made the early decision.
Well, good decision, he got it right. It's always a nice sight to see the goalkeeper coming out and claiming.
Ziani. Looking for Kadir on the far side. He's certainly been tested so far, Jonathan Bornstein. It's his equaliser that got Honduras to the World Cup finals against Costa Rica. Ziani, a long way out, and a long way over the crossbar.
Again, it's an awful long way out. There's the manager there with putting his hands to his head. I think there's been obviously a decision to try and go for it. You just need to get an extra pass in, get closer to the goal.
Amongst the supporters here for the United States, former President Bill Clinton today.
Well, it just shows you how important this game is.
And remember, the United States didn't get out of their group in 2006. They were certainly expected to get out of this one.
Well, we watched them last year in the Confederation Cup and they were outstanding, reached the final, give Brazil a little bit of a scare. Not quite the form this year, but they're still doing okay.
The referee wants Bornstein back in the correct position to take this throw for the United States. Demerit's header. This is Ziani for Algeria. Clever little player. Wanted the opportunity to get the shot in. Blocked by Bocanegra. Now Altidore. Looking for the ball to Gomez down the middle. No chances taken by Halish.
Certainly a nervous clearance, wasn't it? Made sure of that one.
Dempsey. Altidore brings Cherundolo into play. It's all about the quality of delivery. It was a good one. And Gomez couldn't keep the effort down.
No, again, difficult. Ball's coming a long way. Cherundolo putting the ball in the box. And Gomez, again, needs to get that down. It's come off his shin.
2 goals in his 5 appearances so far. 28 years of age. 3 years in the international wilderness. Now he starts the key game for his country in Group C. Forward by Bradley. Altidore. Now Donovan. Only one thing in Donovan's mind. And once again, they couldn't keep the effort down.
Well, I think he should be looking to pass that, but he elects to shoot from distance. And again, it's wild. And I think it's a nervousness affecting these players. Poor technique.
I suppose sometimes when it's in your hands, the USA know if they win, they're through. They have everything to lose in this game.
Well, there's pressure, isn't there? There's equal pressure all round. They have no idea what's happening in the other game. And they're anxious. They all want to be that hero. They all want to score that winning goal.
Another free kick to Algeria. Siani of Steve McLaren's Wolfsburg is behind it along with Belhaj. Siani takes, and that's far too comfortable for Tim Howard. Cherundolo under pressure from Siani. Finds Gomez. Now Donovan, the roar of expectation from the USA fans when he has possession. Adu. Now Dempsey. 4 to aim for. He was looking for Donovan. He's away by Belhaj. Now space for Matt Moore. Yebda. Trying to help his teammates into the last 16, where he won't play now after that yellow card if they were to get there. Siani once more. Kadir. Algerian throw. Bugera it was who was trying to get into that space down the right-hand side. Siani has it back.
He's an interesting player, Siani. He's popping up all over the pitch. He's got a free roll. They really need to keep an eye on him.
Tiredness won't be a problem for Siani. Played just once in the second half of the Bundesliga season. They'll be hoping the change of manager give him a new lease of life there. Here's Altidore. Got the run of the ball. Now Bradley. He's all on his own here, Bradley. Tremendous challenge by Yaya. It's still come out there to Gomez. Real chance. Excellent save by Mboli, and then the flag is up. It won't count. Dempsey's goal ruled out for offside.
Well, it was a good decision in the end from the linesman. Goal was ruled out. Altidore there just breaks onto the loose ball. You see a great challenge going in there from the Algerian defender. It arrives at Donovan's feet. Oh, just looking at it there, I think they were very unfortunate again, the USA. Seems to be coming a cropper with these referee decisions.
He can't believe it.
And he knows it.
You just begin to wonder. That's flicked on by Matt Moore towards Jabor. Siani, good delivery. Yebda it was who was trying to get on the end of it.
Wow, those USA players be livid after this match when they see that opportunity being scrubbed out by the referee. I mean, really looking at it, first of all, we thought he was offside, and I'm sure he's wondering what's going on. Seb Platter's explaining to him that the lines was given offside. He doesn't got a clue what that was all about.
Still smarting from the disallowed goal against Slovenia. They suffer the same fate in this game, the USA. Dempsey this time with the perfect goal ruled out. The Belgian officials deny the USA the lead. Bocanegra. 82nd cap for the USA today. Adu. Jay Demerit. Bradley immediately put under pressure by Larson. Donovan is caught by Yaya. It's a free kick to the USA. Free kick to the USA as news filters through to the United States supporters that England are 1-0 up against Slovenia. Delivered by Donovan. The referee saw some infringement there from Bradley.
Just looking again here. It's definitely level. It's another poor decision from the referee. And again, they can feel most aggrieved when they see that tonight. You go with the forward, you always get the benefit of the doubt to the forward player. Poor decision.
So it's going to be a day of permutations and swings, but Jermaine Defoe, recalled to the starting lineup by Fabio Capello today, has put England in front. So as it stands, neither of these countries would progress to the last 16, but that is going to change throughout the course of the afternoon. Here's Bradley. Donovan was looking for the return ball. Adu to Altidore, very congested in those central areas. It's fallen to Kadir. There could be an Algeria break on here. Siani, Matt Moore screaming for it. Still Kadir. Now Belhaj, free weight for the cross. It's a useful one. Jabeur got the final touch.
Yeah, not an easy ball to get on the end of. You just feel at the moment, all the players coming. This is Belhaj on the left-hand side, whips it in. An awful long way from the goal there. If he scores from there, it'd almost be a miracle. Just looking at the way the game's been played, USA passing it around nicely. Algeria, you think it's going to come from a break. With the pace they have on the break, with Belhaj on this left side. But at the moment, much more contained by USA, popping it around nicely.
Altidore's flick. Bugera heads it back to Mboli, who has been linked today with a move to Newcastle United. The man who's winning his third cap in goal for Algeria. Here's a man who already plays in England, Belhaj. Now Halish to Yabda. Matt Moore made the run. I do feel that Algeria have to score first to give them hope. I mentioned they've only scored once in their last 7 internationals. They haven't scored yet in this tournament. If they were to go behind, you fancy it might be a mountain too high. Well,
they started very well, didn't they? A couple of early opportunities. It's gone a little bit flat for them.
Here's Jabeur again, though, trying to come inside of Cherundolo. Then the effort from Matt Moore, blocked by Bocanegra.
Again, though, Steve, it's from distance. It's a long way out. Just feel they need to get that extra pass in, just to get a little bit closer to the goal, and then they can really test the keeper.
Bugera for Algeria. Bocanegra's header. Now Altidore. The referee has pulled the game back, though. Dempsey is down. He wants to speak to Kadir.
I think Dempsey's staying down, letting the referee know that's the second time I've been kicked. Just catches him again on the back of that same ankle.
Forward from Bradley, touch from Gomez. Only falls into the lap of Yebda, though. Matt Moore, Kadir to his right. A little bit of space here for the Algerians. Jabeur waits. Bocanegra clears.
No real movement there on the cross. Got to give him something to pick out. No movement from the front players for Algeria.
Bradley back on the ball. Just 22 years of age. Adu. Altidore points to where he wants it. Nowhere near him, though.
No, just a poor pass, isn't it? And he's in acres of space. Just need to settle on the ball in that final third.
Yebda. Larsen. Here's Belhaj again. Looking for the run of Matt Moore. Jay Demerick goes with him. Matt Moore got the cross in, though. Comfortable header for Bocanegra. do. Now Bornstein. The USA top scorers in qualifying, 42 goals they scored to get here. 3 they've scored so far in South Africa. It remains 0-0 here. Gomez looking for the free kick, it didn't arrive. Now Belhaj. Jabbour out on that far side, Ziani to his left. Here's Ziani, only Jabbour to aim for. Couldn't bring it under control.
Jabbour, he's the main target man, isn't he, in that box? When Ziani and Belhaj get out on this left-hand side, they really do work well together in tandem.
Bulgaria with the challenge for Algeria. Belhaj, Jabbour, now Yebda. It's very neat and tidy up to the penalty area, and the long-range shot deflected off Bocanegra for a corner to Algeria from Matt Moore.
Well, it's par for the course, isn't it? Shoot from distance. Just comes off the defender.
All 3 central defenders make their way forward again for Algeria. Everybody but Altidore back to defending. Ziani's delivery, it was an inviting one. Bocanegra was first to it, and is there a break on for the USA? Altidore.
Just showed too much of that ball, didn't he, to the defender. Looking for him to open his legs and get down that right-hand side.
A reminder on an afternoon where the scorelines will change the outcome. As it stands, with England leading, both of these nations here, the USA and Algeria, would be going home. Halish. Brugada. Halish once more, who ended the season on loan at Benfica, seeking out Belhaj and the pressure from Landon Donovan. Lassad. Kadir. Ziani again drifting into the hole. Now Yebda. Jabbour waits for the cross, headed away by Demerit.
It's an important header. Algeria now, you feel, just starting to turn it on a bit.
Larson looking for Matt Moore. Again, the delivery just contains too much pace for Karim Matt Moore.
Yeah, they've got to get better service into their front players, haven't they, if they're going to get on and win this match.
He's still draining Rabar Sadat. News will have filtered through to Bob Bradley. He knows as it stands, he's on his plane home.
Bob Bradley's not afraid to change his system, as we've seen earlier in this tournament. I'm sure at half-time, if it's still like this, they'll come out with a totally different system, far more attacking than they are at the moment.
Dempsey's flick. Halish with the clearance for Algeria. Algeria's clean sheet against England in the second group game was their first in World Cup history at the 8-10. It's intact so far today. Cherundolo still going towards Dempsey. Then Donovan completely miscued it.
Well, it's Cherundolo again, isn't it, down this right-hand side. He floats one to the far stick, comes back onto his left foot, and almost getting each other's way, the players. And then it's wild from Donovan. Gets up well, Dempsey. Really, we're looking for better technique at the end of it.
Montenegro leaves that to go out of play. 4.5 years at Fulham. With England winning, Algeria would need to win this game and hope England won with a 2-goal swing over Slovenia. That would be Algeria's route into the knockout stage. A goal in this game would change so many things. Here's Donovan. Cherundolo. Now Bradley into Altidore. He was looking for the return. It didn't arrive. Yebda in the way for Algeria. The referee says play on. Now Ziani. Aimed towards Jabor, beaten to it by Jay Demerit. Gomez.
Looks a little bit lost at times, Gomez, giving the ball away a hell of a lot.
Belhaj asks for more options. Jabor is the only option. And here he goes down the middle, Jabor. He needs some support here for Algeria. Matt Moore is trying to offer him that. Now Belhaj, Ziani. Jabor once more. Matt Moore has space. Yebda is waiting. It was behind him though.
Jabor there linking well. Very strong up the front. A willing runner.
Altidore onside at the other end. Gomez and Donovan wait. It's come through to Landon Donovan. And he's looking for Dempsey. Here's a chance! And denied by Mboli.
Wow, what a let off there. The keeper again coming to the rescue. It's a lovely little ball from Donovan. Dempsey's just denied by the defender. It's a really important challenge there. Keeper playing his part as well, of course.
From Bornstein. Header then from Gomez and taken by Mboli again. When the Algerian goalkeeper's been asked a question again in this first half, he's had the answer.
Well, he certainly has. You know, it's very important, but it's end-to-end stuff. USA now starting to open up, but just leaving gaps for Algeria to exploit.
Fascinatingly poised in Group C. Forward by Yebda. Matt Moore was his target. Comfortable for Tim Howard. Now Cherundolo. The USA, I'm sure, will be encouraged with those last couple of minutes as they test the Algerian goalkeeper again. Cherundolo. Into Donovan. Lovely touch for Bradley. Great footwork as well. Here's Landon Donovan! Altidore! What a miss from Jersey Altidore for the USA.
Wow. He's almost taken the leather off of that. You just need a calmness in front of goal. These are the big opportunities. Just stays on side. This is his moment. And he leathers it over the bar. Just looking at it here. It's definitely Altidore. You just can't believe it. His teammates can't believe he hasn't hit the target from there. His manager's as puzzled as we are up here.
Will those chances prove to be costly in terms of the USA progressing in these World Cup finals? Are they going to take one of these opportunities? Cherundolo. Headed away by Halish.
Algeria giving USA far more space than they ever did against England, and they're taking the chances that they're getting at the moment. They just can't put the ball in the net.
Yebda. Now Matt Moore. Suddenly there's an extra spring to the USA step. That's good play from Matt Moore. Jabor to his right, and again he shoots from distance. And Tim Howard not taking any chances with the flight of that ball.
Well, that's 3 or 4 efforts he's had now from distance. This boy can run with the ball. He's powerful. He's certainly not going to score from there. That's the first time he's tested Howard. Great strike, though, from there.
Ball forward again for Algeria. Just over Halish, and the referee had seen an infringement. It'll be a free kick to the USA. How's it 0-0 in this game?
Well, USA now going to have to show some character, aren't they? One goal that's been wiped out by the referee was a perfectly good goal. And Altidore really should be scoring from that sort of distance.
Well, we saw a gaping miss last night, Yakubu of Nigeria. Altidore's was probably right up there with that.
Certainly was.
And still, it remains 0-0 here. The scoreline as it stands, remember, which would mean both these countries going home. Altidore's header. Bugera to Kadir. Now Yebda. Belhaj. Jada Merritt across with a challenge. Little under 6 minutes to half-time. In from Lasset, headed away by Bocanegra. Back from Yebda. Bugera into the feet of Matmore. Kadir had just drifted into an offside position there.
Well, if you look along the line there, Demerit just jumps out, just in the nick of time, and catches his teammate, his opponent offside. Just watch him in the middle there, just jumping out. I actually think he's onside. But that movement, that little movement, is enough for the linesman to think he's gone offside.
Spoken like a true defender.
You gotta kid them sometimes. Little arm in the air always seems to work for me.
Never mind goalkeepers union. Demerit. Bradley, so often the source of invention in the USA midfield. Adu. Donovan to Cherundolo. Early ball in from him. Should be Mboli's, and is.
Yeah, it's a floated ball in, isn't it? Needs to get some whip on it. Make it more difficult for them to defend.
Belhaj. Yebda. Patient ball retention again from the Algerians. Siani. Yaya. Matmore couldn't turn away from Cherundolo, and this is Gomez for the USA, trying to feed Altidore.
Yeah, again breaking down with Gomez. He's unlucky there though, he gets that pass through, Altidore's through on goal.
Cherundolo. He's gone forward well down this right-hand side in the first half. He's found Bradley. Bornstein away to the left. Dempsey went for the effort and held again by Mboli.
Yeah, again, another shot from distance. Just seems to be falling, doesn't he? Slips as he hits it. Can't generate the power he needs.
Just bounced in front of Mboli as well, but he did well to hold on to it. Jay Demerit misses the header. No foul by Bocanegra.
I'll go with that. He's committed to the challenge.
Didn't expect any other answer. Ziani. Plenty forward here. Ziani onto his right. Good effort from distance.
Yeah, he's a special little player, isn't he, that Ziani? Comes inside, just can't get his foot around it enough. He's certainly the bright spark for them. Just fading away from the goal.
Still they await their first World Cup goal. Could be a big goal if it arrives. And a few more go in Port Elizabeth in England's favour. Who knows? Still it remains 0-0. Gomez to Donovan. This is Bradley. Good work by Yebda to win it back. Belhaj. Jay Demerit with Matt Moore.
Did very well there. America keeping a high line. It's really going to test the pace at the back.
Alish with the header, only as far as Donovan. He was just clipped from behind by Yebda, who has been booked, remember, in this game.
Yeah, clever little dive though from Donovan.
Quickly taken by Donovan. Bornstein. And still, he won't want to see that one again in a hurry. Nor will he. Preparing what he's going to say to his team at the break. I'm sure quite simply it'll be, as it stands, we're going out. Go there and improve.
Well, they will be, but they just need to start taking their chances, and then they can qualify for the latter stages. But at the moment, they'll be ruining those chances.
Matt Moore. Final minute of normal time at the end of the first half. Adu wins it back for the USA. Can't find Altidore.
He needs to be better, doesn't he, at times? He's sloppy with his play. All he needs to do is keep that on the ground and play it into Altidore's feet.
There he is again, his first start of the tournament. Half-time substitute last time out against Slovenia. Preferred in the centre of midfield to Torres and Clark today. In from Bornstein, header from Bradley. Won't trouble Mboli. And there will be just one more minute of time to add on at the end of the first half. Algeria have hit the woodwork. The USA have had a goal ruled out and missed a sitter. Half-time whistle has gone in Port Elizabeth. England lead by a goal to 0. A reminder, as it stands, it would be England and Slovenia going through, and these two nations we're watching in Pretoria going out. That's towards Gomez. Almost dropped to Dempsey. Lassen for Algeria to Yebda. In from Belhaj. Useful delivery. Shabur just couldn't get a touch. And that is the last action of an entertaining first half, but ultimately a goalless one. The USA will point to Clint Dempsey's goal, wrongly ruled out for offside. Josie Altidore is still wondering how he missed from 4 yards out. And at the other end, Algeria, through Matt Moore, rattled the crossbar. But as it stands, both of these teams would be going out of the World Cup. The deadlock cannot be broken. At half-time in Pretoria, it is the USA 0, Algeria 0. And the USA are going to make a half-time switch. Benny Feilhaber, formerly of Derby County, is going to come on and replace the surprise selection today, Hercules Gomez, after 45 minutes.
Well, no real surprise there. We said, didn't we, Gomez, at times, things breaking down on him. Let's see if this lad can do any better.
25 years of age, born in Brazil. The USA could do with any form of intervention at the moment. A good goal chalked off again in the first half. Chances offered and not taken. And as it stands, with the scoreline in Port Elizabeth, both of these countries are going out of the World Cup finals. They'll know that as the United States get us underway in the second half. A goal changes everything. Bornstein into Altidore, who had that horrendous miss in the first half. Bornstein continued his run. The cross nowhere near Donovan though. And yet they're happy to let that go for a throw.
Yeah, look at it, Bornstein there. He just gets sucked into running into the space and trying to deliver a cross when all he needs to do is just knock it into the front player.
Cleared by Belhaj. Bornstein's header back. That comes all the way through to Landon Donovan. They'll want to see him on the ball a little more in this second half. Headed away by Bougera for Algeria. And now Jabeur. Matt Moore had drifted offside, so he went square to Kadir here instead. Forward by Kadir. What a good ball, it's a real chance! But the flag was up, and Matt Moore will be thankful of that. It wouldn't have counted.
Well, it's a searching ball, isn't it? It's just a squidging offside. At the end of it, he hasn't got the ability to finish it off anyway.
Donovan for the USA. Into Bradley. Back to Donovan. Here's the substitute, Feilhaber. He's won a USA free kick. Long discussion going on ahead of this one. And Boli in the Algeria goal still to be beaten. He had a busy first half though. The 24-year-old who plays his football in Bulgaria.
He's saying he wants 3 in the wall. There's only 2 there at the moment.
It's rolled to Bradley, who in turn finds Chirundalo. Here comes Mboli again. His handling's been impeccable.
Wow, he's very dominant, isn't he? Comes and takes charge. He's really fired up.
Kadir. Yebda keeps it in. To play by Bocanegra. What might have Bob Bradley said to his troops at half-time?
Well, he's not one that is going to struggle when it comes to tactics. Been very good so far in this tournament. Clearly he wants to make changes and make things happen. They need to be positive. Forget about the misses, put it behind you, go out there and qualify, lads. That's what he's been saying.
A reminder, the goal for either of these countries could still be a big one. More simple, of course, as far as the United States are concerned. A reminder, if Algeria were to win and England won with a 2-goal swing over Slovenia, Algeria could still get through. Everything to play for. They spent so long to qualify for South Africa. Now the last 45 minutes of the group stage will determine whether these two countries, or one of them, will go any further. Feilhaber. Adu. Chirundalo. It's towards Dempsey. Almost dropped for Bradley. Yebda in the way. Bradley then beaten in the air. And Algeria survive. And Jabeur now finds Lassen. And Ziani, and suddenly there's 6 forward in this Algeria break. Ziani taking on Bornstein. Bornstein stood his ground. It's a corner to Algeria.
Well, if Ziani comes inside there, there's a man over at the far stick. This is just a clump there Dempsey gets. See the elbow coming into his face there. I'm sure it was very much. I think he's looking for a penalty.
Belhaj to deliver the corner for Algeria. Everybody back from the USA to defend it. In it comes. It was an inviting one. Halish trying to get on the end of it. All the way through in the end.
Well, he certainly attacked that one. Lots of bodies in the box. A little bit of tugging going on there from Demerit. You see it so many times. He's pulling his shirt. Referee's got a good view of that as well, so very surprised he's got away with that.
Here is Demerit. Made his USA debut 3 years ago. Bornstein, Feilhaber, into Altidore. It's come back through to Feilhaber, has it? No. More frustration for the USA. Only the second time they've ever faced an African nation in a World Cup. They lost the other one, that was 2-1 to Ghana 4 years ago. Ghana, a nation, of course, who knows the connotations were to continue. They could possibly face in the last stage. This is a tremendous run again from Belhaj. He's looking for some support. Ziani. Kadir. Jabeur is onside. That came off Feilhaber and then for a corner.
Good play from Algeria, wasn't it? You know, you're looking at this. This comes off the defender. Bornstein. Feilhaber getting back as the wide player.
Fifth corner of the game for Algeria. Belhaj again to deliver towards Bougherra at the back post, then towards Yebda, and he couldn't get any purchase on the header really. Hassan Yebda.
Yeah, it goes to the fast stick. It's headed the back across the goal. Yebda, that's a very disappointing header at the end of it. It's like a tactical game of chess here, isn't it? Algeria, of course, needing to win as well. Are they really going to open up and go for it? Just wondering who's going to make the first move tactically from the management.
Bradley. Adu. It would be such a huge goal for the United States. The formula straightforward for them. Win and you're through. It's now or never.
Well, you can see Bob Bradley changing this to a 3 at the back. He's done it before. He'll leave it now for a little while, but eventually I'm sure he'll make changes.
Bocanegra forward. Altidore. Neatly done. Trying to get away from Bougherra. Cleared by Halish.
Really feel the pressure though, can't you, on these teams?
Tension very much in the air. The first ever meeting between the USA and Algeria, and it's such an important one. Bornstein. Now Feilhaber. In towards Altidore. He's been penalised. It's a free kick to Algeria.
Feilhaber there, turning nicely, but Altidore should be coming off the feet earlier. You wonder about his development since he's been at Hull. Look at him there trying to hold off the defender. If he comes earlier, he's the favourite.
Just one Premier League goal for Hull, planning a victory over Manchester City. That's flicked on by Jabeur. Harmlessly through to Tim Howard. He's keen to get on with it. That's a disappointing kick from the USA goalkeeper.
It is, but it's out of frustration. He realises that the team need to step it up now. Too many of them seem to be going through the motions.
The omens aren't good for the USA. They've lost their last group match in each of the last 6 World Cups. Only a victory good enough here as it stands. Cleared by Mbali. Jay Demarit's header. Kadir. Now Bougherra. He's gone for the return from Ziani. Bornstein always the favourite.
That's Bougherra. He's the right-sided centre-half. Don't forget, he's trying to get forward as well now.
Ziani. Well, the Belgian assistant had a long, hard look at the referee there, and then gave it the USA's way.
I think he's got it wrong, the referee. Certainly the linesman. Maybe he was just too close to it to see it.
Bornstein, the 25-year-old, will take the throw for the USA. Ziani has it back. Bornstein with the challenge once more. Albugara. Larson. Kadia's ball. Matt Moore. Jabeur way to the back post. Bornstein again with a challenge. It's a throw into Algeria. Kadia takes it. Matt Moore trying to create some space for himself. Good challenge by Bradley. And now Altidore.
Been impressed with him, Bradley.
Still going Altidore. First time ball. Defender didn't get there. It's Dempsey! And again! And it still won't go in for the USA.
Well, it's painful, isn't it, for the USA? Great run there from Altidore. You think he's done the cross. The ball's nicely for Dempsey. Takes his time, and then he hits the post. There's a wild finish with his left foot. You're just beginning to wonder, the USA using up all these opportunities. Are Algeria going to go and punish them?
Is it in the stars that the Stars and Stripes will go no further in this World Cup? Twice they've rattled the woodwork. A perfectly good goal by that man, disallowed as well.
Well, he almost seemed to have too much time, didn't he? Quite incredible.
Somehow or other, it still remains at 0-0 in Pretoria. Not good enough for either of these nations as it stands. England still 1-up in Port Elizabeth. Chirundolo. Space for Feilhaber. He's got the cross in. Dempsey couldn't get there.
Just behind him, wasn't it?
And here comes Kadir for Algeria. Bradley's won it back. Trying to feed Altidore.
Great play again, though, from Bradley, wasn't it? He's really inspired. He's driving his team on.
Belhatch. And the team who've scored only once in their last 7 internationals grab a goal. The only Algeria goal in that time, a Ziani penalty against the UAE in a warm-up game. In from Kadir. Yebda. Spectacular effort wide.
Yeah. Look at it, just does an overhead kick. Not really got the ability from there. He's the holding midfield player. Trying to get forward, and this is the opportunity. Almost too much time. He hits the post from there when he should be putting it away. Bob Bradley on his knees.
It's agony. And the wry smile from Mbalik tells you that Algeria rode there like that. Belhadj. Matt Moore crying for it on the far side. Plays in Ziani instead. Jabeur dispossessed. Altidore, such a focal point for the USA up there. Adu. Clint Dempsey. He's got it back, Dempsey. Three-way for the cross. Didn't arrive though. Blocked by Yaya, the Algerian captain.
Yeah, he's just done his job there.
Approaching the hour mark. Here's Dempsey once more. Donovan. Back to Dempsey. In towards Feilhaber. Now playing his football in Denmark with Aarhus. Alicia was with the clearance.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, even Elvis would probably have put some of those chances away that they've had.
Adu. Altidore tried to bulldoze his way through. It almost came to Bradley. Bougara there for Algeria. Lassen, Siani.
Interesting on the attacks, watching Bob Bradley gambling now. He's staying higher up the pitch. Just wonder if it might be him that comes to his team's rescue.
Forward by Yebda. Came off the head of Bornstein. Away by Demerit. And then by Bocanegra. Here's Altidore. Taking on Bougara. Halish came across and he was just caught there by Altidore.
Yeah, no complaints. Altidore's enthusiasm just getting the better of him. Certainly catches him. Just takes out his foot. Makes the most of it though. Halish. Not sure it was a booking.
Yellow card for Josie Altidore. He isn't one of those walking the tightrope. In terms of the next round, should America score and win. Bornstein's header wasn't a particularly convincing one. Finally, Tim Howard gets hold of it. Rolls it out to Cherundolo. 29 minutes for the USA to score a goal that could take them into the last 16 of the World Cup finals. That's how important a strike is going to be if it arrives in Pretoria. They've lost possession again though, and it's Algeria on the break. Jabeur waits. Excellent challenge by Bocanegra, and it had to be. Jabeur was directly behind him.
Fantastic defending. Belhaj getting down that left though, a feature for Algeria. Really is bursting a gut to get forward.
Feilhaber. Altidore has stayed onside. Dempsey's in the penalty area. Donovan too. Bougara away.
It's end to end now, isn't it? Both teams realising they need to win it. Some game of football now.
The USA are preparing another change. Edson Buddle, the striker from LA Galaxy, is going to come on. Yebda, Jabeur. It's a USA throw. This is the challenge again from Bocanegra.
Yeah, great defending. Playing at centre-half, of course, today. Doing an excellent job.
Here comes the USA change. And it's going to be Adu, the midfield player, who comes off. And Buddle, the forward, who comes on. So the Rangers man departs. The LA Galaxy striker and clubmate of David Beckham comes on. Didn't appear at all in qualifying. It's just his 5th cap.
Been a problem area for Bob Bradley, that midfield. Feilhaber now going into midfield, an extra striker coming on. He's really going for it now.
Here is Buddle with his first touch. Looking for Feilhaber, and he's got there. They have plenty forward here. It's still Feilhaber for the USA. Denied by the likes of Mboli.
And the goalkeeper's leading a charmed life. Again, it's an outstanding save. Great run from Feilhaber. And just looking, can he pull it back? Goalkeeper almost goes too soon. Gets lucky.
Switch for the Algerians now. Jabeur departs. And Abdul Ghazal, who was sent off in the opener against Slovenia, is on. And he's on to help defend this corner. The referee wants to speak to Halish and Altidore on that back post before the corner is taken. Altidore goes to ground again. Finally the corner can be delivered. Over Bradley, host of bodies in there. Goal kick Algeria. It was Buddle who got the final touch, I think.
Wow, another chance for them. Ball in the box. It just comes off Dempsey's head in there. Just in the middle of that group of players. Just won't fall for them, will it, America?
They've done everything but score, and when they did score, it was wrongly ruled out for offside. And here come Algeria with Matt Moore. Over Ziani, should be comfortable and is for Tim Howard. Huge throw for Landon Donovan, chased by Belhadj. Altidore showed too much of that to Bugera.
That's not what he's good at. He needs to stay up the pitch and be a target man.
Still going here, Bugera. Too strong for Matt Moore, though. Really stretched now.
Well, Algeria now realising they've got to attack. In America, there's going to be holes for them to... They just need to be patient. Keep their nerve, and there's still enough chance for them.
Yepta's header for Algeria. Then Bocanegra for the USA. Buddle. Still has it, Buddle. He's asking far too much of Clint Dempsey there, though.
Just look at some of their players. They're just a little bit short, aren't they? 7 or 8 of them are very good, and the rest just not up to it.
Terrific support inside this stadium. Will they be celebrating or commiserating? It's the latter as it stands. Dempsey. Cherundolo's popped up on the left-hand side. Good delivery! It still won't go in! Stunning save by Mboli.
Well, he's a real thorn in their side, isn't he, this goalkeeper? It's another outstanding save.
And here come Algeria at the other end with Yepta. With the Belhadj rather. Matt Moore's onside. The flag is down. It's Ziani!
Wow. It's end to end. Belhadj, he's out of the blocks like a sprinter. First of all, the chance for the US. Goalkeeper's there. They're getting in their way almost, the 2 players for America. His Buddle as he comes on. Another good save. Straight up the other end. And Algeria nearly score.
That was Buddle with the final header there. And amazingly, that is Ziani's final touch. He's been substituted for Algeria, and the Wolves midfielder, Adelaide Guedioura, is on in his place.
Wow, that's just stunning, isn't it? Some of the decisions these managers make.
It's mind-boggling. By far the most creative influence in the Algerian team. And here they come with Yepta. There is Guedioura. Another good first touch for him. If the USA don't score and don't win this game, and therefore don't go through, it'll be a long, painful post-mortem as to how they haven't scored in this game.
Well, just at the moment, they're just not showing enough quality in front of goal. Just need to believe in themselves a little bit more.
Too strong for Buddle. Picked up by Yepta now. Good burst of pace. Wanted the free kick, didn't arrive. Feilhaber for the USA. Into Buddle. Now Donovan. This is Altidore. Hard and low! Very nearly an own goal off Bugera.
Well, almost it's going to have to be something like that for the US to score. It's a great ball in the box. Bugera's coming off his foot there. He gets lucky, and any luck that's going, Algeria are getting it.
The USA fans raise the decibel level inside this stadium as Landon Donovan prepares to take the corner. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes where they need to find a goal or they're going out of the World Cup. In from Donovan. Goalkeeper fair first again. Almost at Feilhaber. And Matt Moore in ahead of him. And here's Kareem Matt Moore once again. Gazal wants it. Belhaj given away. Buddle.
So much energy, Belhaj. Really suits him playing in this wing-back role. Not the best of defenders. Getting there, getting back. Getting a free kick for his team.
Nothing to celebrate at the moment. They're just enjoying the experience. Only their third ever World Cup finals, Algeria. Most painful in '82 when they won 2 matches, and courtesy of that contrived draw between West Germany and Austria, went home. Forward by Bugera, cut out by Bradley. Guediora now. Bocanegra forward. Comfortable for Halish. Kadir. Yebda. Nowhere near Gazal. Cleared comfortably by Bocanegra. Now Bradley. No foul on Altidore. Picked up by Yebda. 4v4. It's opened up for Yebda.
Well, a big hole just opened up in front of him. Bradley giving the ball away. He comes into the space. Again, a shot from distance and not quite got the quality.
The withdrawal of Ziani has allowed Yebda to go into a more forward role with Guediora behind him. Guediora beats Altidore in the air. This is Bradley. Such tension.
Not sure Yekta was the right player to put into that space. Ziani probably would have been the obvious player to play there. He's the holding midfield player, now playing off the front too.
Buddle. Only Altidore to aim for. Bugera with the header away. Silly challenge by Kadir. Free kick to the USA.
Yep. Altidore using his strength. Little arm in the back.
They keep everything crossed. They still haven't beaten that man Embolo. Is it going to change here? Donovan's delivery! Header came in from Bradley. Couldn't get over it though.
No. Decent ball in. Just gets too much on it. Just needs the slightest of touches. It's just too heavy there.
The frustration continues on the USA bench. Came off Bradley. Gazal on the chase here. This is Gazal. It's on target.
Good pace there. Just a little warning for the USA.
Approaching the last quarter of an hour. Given away by Donovan. Gazal once more. Belhaj with the delivery. Not one of his better ones. The arm of apology raised. More encouragement given. Feilhaber into Altidore. Late challenge on Altidore. There's going to be a card here. And it's Yaya, the skipper, who's received it.
Yeah, he knows. Just standing on his foot again. Those are painful, those ones.
Time ticking away from the USA. Still they search for what would be a golden goal. Cherundolo, useful delivery again, up go the heads. And again they can't direct it goals.
Well, this time Dempsey playing a short one, changing the angle. Cherundolo putting the ball in. And again, all the big men are in there, just can't get anyone on the end of it. It's actually come off the defender, poor decision.
Montenegro under pressure from Yevda. Full control from Buddle. The offside flag was up anyway. It's a free kick to Algeria. It wasn't taken in the correct place. He's kicking every ball down there at the moment.
Well, he's getting frustrated because he knows that Buddle's touch there has let him down.
Forward by Halish. Bornstein's header, then challenges again with Yevda. USA throw. The faces tell the picture. Dempsey's gone down holding his face. He's back on his feet as Cherundolo finds Landon Donovan. Yevda again for company. It's been a real feature of how Belhadj rather has kept Donovan quiet.
Yeah, it's a good match-up for pace, but Dempsey, he knows he's going to have to do something special in these last, 10 minutes or so.
Space here. 5 wait in the penalty area. Is this the moment? No, it isn't. It went away from Donovan. Cherundolo, he went down. The referee encourages play to continue. This is Dempsey. This time he does blow, and it's a free kick to the USA.
You just wonder, is it going to come from a free kick? A little bit of ill-discipline from Algeria. It's a bit of a wild challenge.
With the order of Wolves, the man to concede the free kick. Bradley, Donovan and Feilhaber are the 3 players around the ball. It's touched to Michael Bradley, beaten away by Mboli. Generated a real amount of power there, Bradley, and Altidore wins the corner.
That's a great strike. Look at the technique here. Hit that with power, he's kept it down. The keeper's kept his eye on it all the way.
The pain continues for the USA. Donovan again to deliver the corner. Looking for that touch, away by Halish. Bornstein with the cross block, and then another go. Cherundolo, too strong for Dempsey.
Well, Bradley couldn't have done a lot more, could he, with that strike? Well worked, keeps it down. Just as a bit too straight, hits it too well almost. Fans are getting impatient, getting nervous. That goalkeeper Mboli has been a real thorn in their side.
Yaya is told to dig deep by his Algerian teammates for the final 11 minutes. The final roll on the dice for the USA will be the introduction of DeMarcus Beasley of Rangers, formerly on loan at Manchester City, and he's coming on for Bornstein, the left back.
Yeah, as we predicted, I suggest now he's going to go with a 3 at the back again. He did it last time out. He's not afraid to change his system.
Even the former president's biting his nails. It's that kind of day. 10 more minutes to salvage their World Cup dream. For Marcus Beasley, who appears in his third World Cup finals. But is this the end of the road for the USA? Remember, a goal changes all that. That elusive goal, forward by Howard. Buddle tries to bring it under control. And Bugera leaves it for Mbolo.
Getting a little bit desperate, isn't it?
Well, Dempsey is still down in the penalty area. That's where the referee has blown.
Well, you can see there that he's taken one in the face. He's suggesting it's an elbow. And the evidence is written all over his face. Yeah, it's a definite. It's almost a punch. It's not at the elbow, it's with the arm.
It was Yaya, the skipper, who's already been shown the yellow card.
Well, he's certainly lucky there, and again the US getting punished.
That came off demerit. Good delivery again from Bell Hatch. We saw Jay Demerit there have a glance at the big screen for the clock. It tells him less than 9 minutes of normal time to go. Bocanegra with the interception. Away by Donovan. Into Altidore. Off he goes. Josie Altidore running at Yaha. Brought down. Referee's reaching for his notebook again. It's another yellow card. This time for Lassen. And if Algeria are likely to get through, he won't play either in the last 16.
Well, it's Altidore again. It's cynical. He just takes him out. He's in full flight there. You wonder about their discipline. Just takes him out. That looks painful for the ankle.
It's a painful day all round for the USA as it stands. They're staring a second successive World Cup finals without getting out of the group stage. But can they change it? Clint Dempsey looks to the stars.
Referee's trying to get that wall back. It just won't move.
Everybody back for Algeria. Less than 7 minutes to go. Can the USA salvage the dream? Is this the moment? No, it isn't. Wild from Clint Dempsey.
Yeah, it's wild. You're just wondering now, is it just ebbing away here for the United States? No real technique there. You've got to keep your head.
Experienced play from Beasley. Tim Howard needs to get this forward. Plays it to Cherundolo instead. England still leads Slovenia in Port Elizabeth. As it stands, both of these nations going home. Kyle Harbour for the USA. Dempsey thought he'd been fouled there. The referee says play on. Donovan clips it in towards Altidore. He was beaten to it by Halish. Good challenge by Feilhaber. Throw to Algeria, and they will make their final change now. It's agony for the United States supporters. Rafik Saifi, the 35-year-old, replaces Matt Moore for the final 5 minutes or so. The 62nd cap, the oldest Algerian ever to play the World Cup finals. Long from Tim Howard. All square here. The winners at the moment are Slovenia. Feilhaber. Jebda. Gazal. Not brought down. Referee says no free kick. Algeria can't believe it. Bradley now picks up the ball for the USA. Into Donovan. This is where it requires a hero. Altidore. Over Donovan. Comfortably cleared by Bugera. The USA have to take chances.
Taking more and more risks at the back. You wonder if Algeria are going to punish them. Certainly USA deserve to be in front, we know that. You just wonder, can they just see it out? Can they get what they want? It's agony for those USA fans.
Beasley's been penalised. A little over 3.5 minutes of normal time to go. Forward by Halish. Demerit beaten to it, but it's a free kick to the USA. Gazal penalised. They cannot believe it. There won't be many smiles from those supporters tonight. It's been in their own hands in this game. And they'll be scratching their heads long into the night as to how they haven't scored a goal. Forward by Tim Howard. Comfortable for Bugera. Belhaj for Algeria. He gets it in. Demerit away, only as far as Jebda. It's Jebda. Under pressure from Feilhaber.
Jebda's not got the ability really in front of goal in that position.
And of course, if it stays this way, it won't just be this match. The USA will talk about. It'll be a disallowed goal at the end of the Slovenia game as well, which would have put them on 4 points going into this game. And that goal, as it stands, would have been enough to take them through.
Well, the way the game is at the moment, Algeria playing with 3 up, US leading 3 at the back. They're gambling everything, but it's Algeria now with an opportunity.
The realisation is hitting home. Algeria free kick, headed away by Bocanegra. Flag was up. Forward by Howard. Is it going to be too strong for Buddle, or is he going to get there? He has got there. Oh, it was a dreadful ball back.
Wow, you just look at it, Buddle there. He's just not got it, has he, at this level? Great run, good pace, and not the football intelligence at the end of it.
Throw to the United States as we approach the last minute of normal time. Is it the last minute of their World Cup? Mbali, who's been the hero for Algeria again in goal. Flag is up. Last 60 seconds before we see the stoppage time board. Donovan. Beasley. It's been penalised. A free kick to Algeria. It's a yellow card for Beasley as well.
Just a handball there. Not sure it was. He's booked him anyway.
There'll be 4 more minutes of stoppage time. Is there to be one more twist? Guediora's throw. Cleared by Mboli. Flag is down. Gazal. Oh, he's found Yebda. Two and Mark in the back post. And it was sci-fi. Straight to Tim Howard. Now the USA break is on. Landon Donovan. Altidore trying to stay onside. Altidore into Dempsey. And then Donovan! With the goal! And surely will take the USA into the last 16. Finally they have the breakthrough. They couldn't have left it any later. They've turned it around and finally broken the hearts of Algeria.
Wow, if ever a team deserved a goal, quite incredible. Amazing stuff, the celebrations here in the stadium. Their hairs are off on the back of my neck. It's a great moment. They break here in numbers. It's Altidore pulling it back and it just arrives at Donovan's feet. And he really couldn't miss from there. It needed to be almost on a sixpence for them to be able to score.
A goal with connotations for England as well. England have won in Port Elizabeth, but that goal will mean England finish second and the USA win the group. The 92nd minute of 94. Here come Algeria. Corner to Algeria. The USA's record goal scorer scores the most priceless goal of the lot, unless Algeria can find an equaliser. Referee's whistle is gone.
Well, that's a handy decision for the USA. I think he's getting his book out.
Well, it's a yellow card for Yaya, and that is going to equal red. And the World Cup is going to end with Algeria with 10 men, their captain sent off.
Well, it was always on the cards. Their discipline is a question mark. As soon as they've gone a goal down, he's the leader, he sets by example, and he's the first one off. He's used his elbow earlier in the game as well. You can count himself lucky.
Yebda was very close to the referee there as well.
Total ill discipline there. He's battering the referee.
Ugly scenes for Algeria to end their World Cup. But the USA's will go on. And they'll go on, as it stands, as group winners. They will go to Rustenburg on Saturday for an evening kick-off. England will play on Sunday in Bloemfontein in the afternoon. And for long parts of this game, it looked as though the USA were getting their passports out to go home.
Well, this guy here, he's the one who comes to the rescue. He just received the ball at the start of that move, changed gear, just gave them the injection they needed, and he's the guy you want at the end of it, isn't he?
44th goal for the USA, none more priceless for Landon Donovan to keep the World Cup dream alive. And there is the confirmation that the USA are through to the last 16, courtesy of the golden boy Landon Donovan, with a golden goal that not only gets them through, but wins Group C and takes them to Rustenburg on Saturday. And Bob Bradley, in his first World Cup as manager, gets America out of the group. Heartache for Algeria. Another African nation goes out of the tournament. But Landon Donovan in the 92nd minute finally broke Algeria down. And they are top of the table, and they are through.
Wow, truly amazing game. Incredible scenes. And the USA, they just kept going. It wouldn't be denied. And it's that man again, Donovan, just to win it for them. Superb.
A scoreline that the USA will celebrate long into the night. They're group winners It's finished in Pretoria. USA 1, Algeria 0.